Good morning. I'm going to be doing children's time with you today, so I brought in something. Does anyone know what these are? Lily?
Binoculars.
Binoculars. And what do we do with binoculars? Yeah, it helps you look at things far away. So people often use binoculars to see things they can't see with their naked eye. So maybe you're outside and you hear a bird, but you can't see where it is, so you use your binoculars. And then you can see the close-up texture of the feathers. It has some detail in there, some yellow and purple. And you wouldn't have been able to see that without your binoculars. Or maybe you use them to see some deer that are far away in the hills there in the field, and you can count how many points are on its antlers, but you couldn't do that without your binoculars, right? So they help us see things that we can't see without them. So I want you to remember binoculars when you read your Bible. Sometimes we read our Bible just because somebody told us to. Maybe it was your Sunday school teacher, mom or dad says you should really read your Bible, so you're like, oh, fine, I'll read it. And then you just kind of, read the page, but you don't really actually understand what you just read. Maybe you do that at school sometimes. Not any of you though, right? Teacher says, oh, I want you to read this chapter for homework, and you're like, yeah, sure, I read it. And then you don't actually understand what you read because you just skimmed through it really fast. So when you read your Bible, I want you to use your binoculars so that you can really understand and study what's in the Bible, because there's a lot of good stuff in there, and if you're not using those binoculars, you're going to miss it. You're going to miss those details, you're going to miss all the important stuff that you can use to apply to life. So just like you study for a test at school or a quiz at school, you need to study your Bible, so that way you can apply it to your life and use those things like, what do I do when I'm bullied? What do I do when someone's being mean? Or maybe I'm sad. The Bible has the answers for all those things, but if we're not reading closely, we're not going to see all that good information. So next time you read your Bible, make sure you use your binoculars. That's children's time.